And now, caffeine-free Coca-Cola Classic. You can't beat the real thing.
Why Kids Lie on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Kids see the world differently, especially with the Fisher-Price Crazy Camera. It has lots of crazy effects, color lenses, and a flash that works without batteries. The Crazy Camera from Fisher-Price. Kids love to imitate their parents, and with the Fisher-Price Little Helper Card, they can do all sorts of jobs, just like Dad.
Dad, when I grow up, I'll be just like you.
The Little Helper Card from Fisher-Price.
We both have colds. Why is he bouncing around like it's a great morning anyway? Well, I'm so tired and cranky and headachy, I can't even get started. Why? Because last night when he said, let's take NyQuil so we can have a good morning, I said, why? What's the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, achy, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine got to do with morning, silly? He took it. I took these. Why?
NyQuil. It's also the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, fully rested, so take it at night and have a good morning medicine.
If you shower with soap, this is what you're missing.
Zestfully clean.
Never before. Never with soap.
Zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Soap leaves a sticky film behind, but Zest rinses clean away. Zest deodorant lathers you clean, then rinses you cleaner. With Zest, you feel cleaner because you are cleaner.
Zestfully, zestfully, zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
It's now. It's neat. And so discreet. Playtex Portables, a full-size tampon and a compact plastic applicator packed smaller. Playtex Portables, now neat, discreet.
I eat nutritious meals with plenty of fruit and vegetables. So how come I'm the one with painful gas?
Surprise! Foods high in nutrition are often high in gas. But Gas X gets rid of the gas so you feel better fast. Eat right and feel right with Gas X.
There's more to keeping fit than exercise. You also need a balanced diet. So if you're missing out on vegetables and can't get to eat them, you can drink them instead. 1 glass of delicious V8 juice provides a serving of vegetables to help balance your diet.
Better serve him a V8.
Drink V8. Keep your diet straight.
Be home before dinner.
Don't speed.
At Playskool, we know even the littlest kids want to drive off in a car of their own. So we made Busy Car. Busy Car is easy to handle and is loaded with play features that make seeing the world lots more fun.
Hi, Bob. Hi.
And Busy Car has plenty of room for friends. There's even a center straddle bar that keeps busy drivers in their seat. Playskool's Busy Car. The fun keeps on going.
Mama keeps red, red like a wagon. Mama keeps green, green like a dragon. Mama keeps white, bright like a wish come true. Mama's got the magic of Clorox too.
Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach helps clothes look newer longer. Cleaners and brighteners keep colors and whites clean, bright, and pretty.
Mama keeps me looking like I'm brand new. Mama's got the magic of Clorox too.
Powder and liquid.
Millions of people in the prime of their lives have used Bengay to help relieve minor arthritis pain. You've just been looking at 2 of them. Bengay, relieving arthritis pain for nearly a century.
Today, lots of sweeteners boast about their advanced technical breakthroughs. We're proud to say we haven't needed a product improvement in over 2,000 years. 100% pure natural sugar, the sweetener only nature could make.
We interrupt this program for an NBC News Special Report. Here is Bob Jameson.
Good afternoon. In a moment, President Bush will deliver remarks to the White House staff assembled in the Rose Garden to mark his departure later this evening, or later today, for the summit meeting with Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev off of Malta. In recent days, the administration has been making a concerted effort to reduce expectations for that summit meeting. In fact, the president insisted to interviewers as late as yesterday that the reforms in Eastern Europe have not changed the nature of the meeting with Gorbachev. That meeting, incidentally, begins Saturday morning on a Soviet ship off the coast of Malta. Secretary of State James Baker has also insisted that what occurs in Malta will not amount to an arms control summit, but no one is doubting that the meeting, still billed as informal, will give new impetus to arms control talks. Now, the President in the Rose Garden.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States and Mrs. Bush.
Thank you. Well, let me please be seated. And in recent years, our relations with the Soviet Union have changed greatly, and clearly they've changed for the better. And tonight I leave for the island nation of Malta on a historic meeting with Chairman Gorbachev. And I know many of you here have worked long and hard in preparations. We've had very thorough preparations, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you. And this meeting represents a point of departure, the beginning of a process as full of promise as any that we've known. And given the remarkable and rapid change in Eastern Europe, our meeting will be yet another important step in this long but hopeful journey toward a Europe that is indeed whole and free. Our dreams for this transformation began 40 years ago when the NATO alliance was formed in the hope that one day new freedom would finally belong to the millions in Europe still yearning for it. In 1949, the people of Berlin searched the skies for the airplanes that would bring food and supplies through the blockade. And today, the people of Berlin toast the dawn of a new Europe. Governments across Eastern Europe are undergoing extraordinary change and reform and acknowledging at last the citizens' right to choose. America understands the magnitude of Mr. Gorbachev's challenges, and let there be no misunderstanding. We support perestroika. We support Chairman Gorbachev's efforts to relax the grip of the centralized government, to move toward pluralism and the free expression of ideas. No one can deny that there is a new openness in the Soviet Union. The change is dramatic. And yesterday I was gratified to see Chairman Gorbachev's rousing reception in Italy. I believe it demonstrates how deeply the people of Europe want to see change and reform continue to move forward. And I believe the people of Europe can see that Mr. Gorbachev and I, East and West, are not in some kind of competition. Rather, we're both working to make the world a more peaceful one. Last night, here at the White House, Barbara and I had a dinner with Prime Minister Mulroney, and we spoke at length with him. And this morning, I had a similar chat with Prime Minister Andreotti of Italy, who met just today with Chairman Gorbachev. And his comments to me, their comments to me, Mulroney and Gorbachev, and Mulroney and Andreotti, only reinforce my confidence that Mr. Gorbachev and I see eye to eye on what our upcoming meeting is all about. We both want to build a sustained relationship for real achievements over the long term. He's looking for ways to keep those reforms moving forward, and I'm looking for ways to promote democracy and freedom. And the one way is to support his efforts toward reform. We can move beyond containment in the U.S.-Soviet relation, and we can find areas of shared concern and mutual advantage. Above all, we can work toward a level of European security, prosperity, and peace as yet unknown in our lifetime. It is in that spirit that I will be talking to Chairman Gorbachev about our hopes, our concerns, and our aspirations for the future. Ours is a powerful and historic opportunity, made possible by a continuing American commitment to the alliance and its defense. The last decade of this century marks the beginning of a new era, the gateway to a new millennium of freedom. And yet the outcome is not predestined. It depends on our continued solidarity as an alliance and as an American people committed to providing leadership, protection, and encouragement for this process of peaceful transformation. So as envoys for positive, productive change, Chairman Gorbachev and I can contribute to a new Europe born in our lifetime. A Europe where self-determination replaces coercion, where individual freedom replaces centralized control, and a lasting peace is preserved by a common respect for the rights of man. And in that spirit, I will extend the offered hand with confidence, conviction, and real hope. And I thank you, and I God bless you, and God bless freedom-loving people everywhere. This is a historic moment, and thank you all very, very much.
President Bush talking for about 6 minutes to the assembled White House staff in the Rose Garden. Remarks marking his departure this evening for Malta and the summit meeting with President Gorbachev. He described this as a powerful and historic opportunity. He said he is leaving with confidence and with high hopes. But the president also, while saying it was a powerful and historic opportunity, reiterated his commitment to NATO, the United States' commitment to NATO, and the importance of support for the alliance, because he said that the outcome in Europe is still not clear.
President, are you ready for Gorbachev?
What were those questions?
Are you ready for any possible surprises by President Gorbachev?
I'm ready for this meeting.
Why didn't you mention El Salvador, sir?
Ready and confident, and it'll be discussed. Sorry,
The last question was about El Salvador, something surely to come up at the summit, and where today, incidentally, the evacuation of Americans fleeing the fighting there has begun. The president said that this meeting, which begins Saturday morning, is as full of promise as any we have known, as any summit meeting we have known. The dramatic and sweeping reforms that have occurred in Europe, he calls the dawn of a new Europe, and he said, reiterated his support for perestroika. He referred to Soviet President Gorbachev's enthusiastic reception in Italy yesterday as a sign that Europeans also want change. Gorbachev, for his part, was quoted through unnamed Soviet officials today as saying he plans no grand unilateral moves at the meeting in Malta. We'll have more tonight on NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw reporting from Rome. I'm Bob Jameson, NBC News, New York.
This has been an NBC News Special Report. We now rejoin the program already in progress.
You're online, brought to you by Gerber Baby Formula. Today's topic, parenting. Did you know your child can be seriously burned by drinks and foods heated in a microwave? Food that's just warm on the outside can have scalding juices inside, and steam can burn when it escapes. When microwaving food and liquid, check temperatures before serving. If a burn occurs, apply cool water for 20 minutes. For more on burns, call online at 1-900-932-8888. 75-cent charge per minute.
Some things you just can't bottle. A touch, a nuzzle. And only you can give your baby breast milk, the most complete baby food. But if the time ever comes when you need a formula, you should know this. No formula is more nutritious than Gerber baby formula. Talk to your doctor about it. If it doesn't come from you, shouldn't it come from Gerber?
We will return for the second half of Days of Our Lives in just a moment.
Me
that needs you close.
Liar.
Mason's playing with fire.
How about zipping me up? Or down?
With an old flame who's looking for heat.
You still feel something for me.
Intensely. And a wife who's burning with suspicion.
I saw the way that Sasha looked at you.
Things get hot.
Gives off a powerful heat, doesn't it?
On Santa Barbara.
It might as well be a million miles from Wall Street. There are no window offices, no corporate ladders, and the closest thing we have to a fast track separates our fields from our front door. But when you produce the best vegetables in the Midwest, doing it again tomorrow is all the incentive you need. Freshlike vegetables.
Normally, names are how you think of the people in your life. But numbers are how you think of them at gift-giving time. Target knows this. That's why we have 8 price categories of great gifts, boxed and ready to wrap from $5 to $50. Great gifts from Target. If you've got names and numbers, we've got gifts to match.
Only 12 more shopping days until Toys for Tots.
Northern bathroom tissue has a special kind of softness that comes from 2 sheets being quilted together. And quilting makes a difference you can feel. Northern, quilted for a special kind of softness.
If oat bran made news, this should make history. Psyllium, an important ingredient in a new cereal from Kellogg's, Heartwise. Psyllium is a natural grain with more than 8 times the soluble fiber of oat bran. And that gives the delicious, naturally crunchy flakes of Heartwise the highest level of soluble fiber you can find in a cereal. Heartwise. To get more than just oat bran, take a word to the wise.
Adam, I have to tell you, that fig leaf, it does nothing for you.
It's comfortable? Okay, what should I wear?
A totally new kind of brief. These new ribbed whites from Fruit of the Loom.
Ribs for Adam. That's cute, Eve.
More than cute. The new ribbed cotton fabric, it moves with you. It's more comfortable. It's
nice.
And the new Cuts trimmer.
It hugs my body better.
Most tempting thing since the apple.
Somebody say apple.
We feed America.
With our new ribbed whites.
We're Fruit of the Loom.
It's only at Sears, this 19-inch cable-ready TV at a price you can't miss. Sears made a huge purchase of these TVs to pass a $30 reduction on to you. Hurry, before it disappears. Only at Sears, now.
This Christmas, wouldn't someone you know like to come home to chocolatey warm Toll House cookies made only with Nestle Toll House morsels? Make your house a Toll House.
Toll House, it's good to be home.
Introducing Freezloc, a plastic freezer wrap with special cling strips that seal tighter against freezer burn than any other wrap to protect your food from the ravages of freezing cold. Until the day it's needed. Tough, thick Freezloc with cling strips for more protection against freezer burn.
How much longer? 2, 3 days? Weeks.
On a morning like this, you're not thinking about your new Minute Maid.
Mom, where's the glasses?
In the cabinet.
Where's the cabinet?
Minute Maid Pulp Free is for people who love orange juice but just don't like the pulp.
More, please.
Sure, pal. Mr. Picky wants more?
What?
Oh, nothing.
There's always a Minute Maid that's just right for you.
Bye, honey.
Bye, Dad.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Minute Maid Pulp Free. The minute you taste it, you'll know.
This is a child learning to count, and this is a child learning to rhyme, all with the CNC video phone.
Hello.
Hi there. Video characters call your child on the phone.
Which one of these animals doesn't belong in this group?
The hippo.
Right, hippos cannot fly.
The CNC video phone is the fun way to learn. This child is learning about colors, and this child's just laughing. The new CNC video phone, where learning begins with laughing.
I won't wear anything without Cross Your Heart. Because great looks start with Cross Your Heart. With crisscross shaping, I always look better.
The Cross Your Heart bra. Great looks start with Cross Your Heart from Playtex.
The fit that makes the fashion.
If this is your idea of a hot breakfast, think about this. In the time it takes to make coffee, you can make a Belgian waffle that's crispy outside, fluffy inside, with a real strawberry sauce. Swanson Great Starts Breakfast. A real breakfast in minutes.
Felicia has suspicions about another woman.
Please tell me why he called you.
Will she learn the truth?
Tell me what happened.
Felicia, only on Another World. Mitch is caught between his wife
Something serious happened between you two, didn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. And his former lover.
I can't let it go.
Another World.
Now, even the worst arthritis sufferers don't have to wake up stiff and sore, because your doctor can help you find relief from the morning pain and stiffness that are often early signs of arthritis. Go off to see your doctor today and get a kick out of getting up in the morning. Pfizer, wake up to good mornings.
Now there's a remarkable product that turns ordinary tap water into clean, fresh-tasting drinking water in seconds. The Brita water filter system.
How?
Simply pour tap water into the Brita pitcher. The patented filter removes the taste of chlorine and 90% of lead. Brita. Turn your tap water into great-tasting Brita water.
Sleeping Beauty slept for 100 years, dreaming a new diaper that stops leaks will appear. Rise and shine, our prince is here, bearing Kleenex Huggies Super Trim diapers with new leakage control shields. These soft barriers help block leaks and funnel wetness into Huggies' blue inner layer. This unique design helps stop leaks like no other. Now Sleeping Beauty's wearing Huggies so new, and her dreams have all come true. Huggies, happily ever after.
Hey, guys.
We found a cool new way to get vitamin C.
Really?
No kidding. Look, new nice vitamin C drops.
Yeah.
You get a full day's supply of vitamin C in every cool, soothing drop.
Well, what do you think?
Real
tasty.
cool. New from those cold experts at Nice.
It's the best tasting dog chow dog food ever.